Alright, welcome back to another video, guys. I'm just unpacking this new rice cooker that I got because the other one that I had broke down, and life is just so much easier when you have a rice cooker, because I eat rice every single day, and it's probably the most enjoyable way for me to make my rice. So yeah, I got this one. I know it's not only a rice cooker, it's just a multi-cooker. So you have rice, oatmeal, baby food, I don't even know, baking. I think you can even make like stews, soups in there. So yeah, you can make a lot of stuff in there. So yeah, it's a rest day. I don't really have a lot of things on my schedule today. So yeah, I guess it's gonna be a random vlog. I did want to talk about like a couple of things. I wanted to give you guys a couple of tips on how to make your diet easier, because we all know that summer is approaching, it's around the corner, and like a lot of people are trying to get in a summer shape, which means basically getting leaner, having visible abs maybe, or just have a fit looking body. So that's different for everyone, by the way. You don't really have to have abs to have a fit looking body, but you get the point, you know. A lot of people want to be in a good shape when they go on vacation or when they go to the beach or stuff like that. So yeah, today I wanted to talk about a couple of things that make my diet a lot easier, because I'm actually dieting at the moment. I'm in a cutting phase, so I'm trying to lose body fat, trying to lose some weight and just be leaner, because one of the reasons is I actually wanted to do a show. I think I said that in one of my previous videos, that I wanted to do a show. I am gonna do a show this year. Like, I really want to do a show this year, but it's kind of difficult because there are not a lot of shows here in the Netherlands, only in the beginning of the year, like right before summer. I think there's one in 2.5 weeks, and also at the end of the year. So there's not really one show in summer, which is pretty bad, because that's like the perfect time to be on a diet. But I was looking at shows outside of the Netherlands, so maybe in Spain. There's one in Spain in I think 10 weeks or so, which would be pretty doable for me because I'm pretty lean already, and I don't need like 12-14 weeks to diet down to be stage ready. If it's possible, my coach is going to talk to the people who like the organization of the competition, and he's going to ask if it's possible for me to do my first competition outside of the Netherlands, because he thought that it's not possible. If you're going to do your first show, it has to be in the country that you live in. So it's the NPC. So he has to ask these people if it's possible to do that. If it's possible, I might start my prep series pretty soon. So that would be pretty exciting. But for now, I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing. Still getting leaner, still getting pretty shredded. Alright, so for today's breakfast, yeah, that's not gonna be enough. I wanted to make oats, but I don't have enough oats. So I guess we'll have to go with this cream of rice kind of stuff. It's cream of rice with some grains in it, and it's with vanilla flavor, but no added sugar. So today is actually a lower carb day, so I'm gonna have 80 grams. On my normal or higher carb days, I'm having 100 grams. I'm also gonna add in a scoop of protein. It's actually the MyProtein whey protein, but I just put it in this big tub, which you can also get on the website, because the whey protein comes in like a big bag, and I don't like it how it's in a bag, because you have to go with your arm all in, and basically you have whey on your arm like here, which is not pretty cool. So I just ordered this tub, and I'm gonna do 1.5 scoops, which is like 60 grams or so. Next, a little bit of cocoa powder. So I use this one. It's like a cocoa powder, but reduced fat, so it has some less calories. I'm also gonna add a sprinkle of pink sea salt and just a dash of cinnamon. So I don't really measure the almond milk because it's pretty low in calories. So I think this is pretty good. This is like the consistency that I like to go for. So I'm gonna do half cashew. That's 10 grams. And half almonds, 20 grams. So there you have one of my go-to breakfasts. Sometimes I make oats, sometimes I make this one because I just like to switch it up. It's basically the same macros, but it just has a different taste, if that makes sense. As you can see, it's pretty quick. It fills you up pretty good for a couple of hours. High in protein, good carb source, healthy fat source. Yeah, basically everything you need. That was pretty good. So that's actually the first tip that I want to give you guys. Make sure that you eat meals that are enjoyable, that you like eating, because like if you eat meals that you just don't like or are not tasty or bland or boring, then yeah, I get it that your diet is pretty hard because it's just hard to stick to it, and if you don't stick to your diet you won't get the results. So the first thing that you need to make sure of is that your meals are enjoyable. I mean, yeah, you have to stick to some certain type of foods, you know. I still have to stick to my oatmeal or this oatmeal replacement that I use right now, which is the same calories, same macros and stuff, but I just make it taste good, you know. I mean, whey protein, yeah, whey protein can make like a lot of meals taste good because it's sweet, and if you have a sweet tooth, then that is just perfect. But also with regular meals, like if you bake chicken, if you bake like fish or veggies, or I don't know, doesn't matter what you're making, just make sure that it tastes good, you know. Play around with spices, play around with like low calorie sauces. I mean, you can basically take a 4 out of 10 meal to a 7.5, 8 out of 10 meal just by playing around with spices, using low calorie sauces, and knowing how to cook some type of foods, you know. So when you're cooking chicken, you don't want to overcook it because it's gonna be dry and not tasty at all, you know. Same with fish, same with maybe some veggies. So that is the first thing I want to say. If your diet is not enjoyable at all, then yeah, I get it, that is pretty hard to stick to. So find a way to make your meals more enjoyable, more tasty, that you can actually look forward to it. I actually got this one recently. So it's just a huge, I don't know, glass thing of water. I just fill it up with water. I have some tea in there without any added caffeine, no sugar, you know, just regular tea. I think it's forest fruit flavor. And I chopped up a lemon, just lemon slices, and put it in there and let it soak overnight. And then you have nice tasting water, like lemon flavor, you taste the forest fruit, and just much easier to get your water in. And it's also nice to actually measure how much you're drinking, because I aim for 3 liters of water per day. Trust me, it's pretty helpful. So just put it in the fridge, and it's also nice cold. All right, so that was a little bit of the car. As you can see, it's the Audi e-tron, so that means it's an electric vehicle.
It's my first fully electric vehicle. I've had a hybrid before, and that was the Mercedes from a couple of months ago, I think a year ago or something. That was a hybrid, but this one is fully electric, so I have to get used to it, but I really like this car because it's fast. It looks like more aggressive with all the black details. Everything is blacked out. I had a full chrome delete. I have the black rims, 22-inch rims. In my opinion, it's the best car I've had so far. The best looking car also, and it's pretty quick. I think it has like 410 horsepower. So that's electric power, and that's just instant power. So I really like driving this car. But yeah, on to the next step. You guys saw me, I was sipping on this Monster. That is also a big one. Like, this is so good if you're craving like something sweet throughout the day, or you want a diet, even if you're not on a diet. I just like to have, sometimes I have just one a day, you know. I don't drink it every single day, but sometimes when I'm craving it, I just have one a day, and it just keeps these sugar cravings away, if that makes sense. It's of course the 0 calorie one, the 0 sugar one. This is, I think, one of my new favorites, the Ultra Fiesta. I don't know, it's a mango flavor, so it's pretty good. I think I still like the white one the most, the OG one. That is definitely the number one. But this one is definitely up there. So sugar-free energy drinks definitely helped me get through multiple cutting phases. So yeah.
Alright, so just got back home from a pretty productive day, I would say. I bought a lot of summer outfits right there because I needed that. Also some groceries, and yeah, as you saw, I washed the car, had to visit my mom real quick, did some shopping, and yeah, then the day just passed. So one of the last steps that I'm going to give you guys is probably one of the most obvious one, I guess, and that is eat high volume foods. Eat a lot of veggies like broccoli, greens, beans, make salads. You can make like a huge salad that is only like 200 calories or something. Put some protein in there because protein is going to keep you full for a longer time. And just eat high quality foods, because that is also one. I feel that when I eat high quality foods, that means like most of the time real foods, you know. Yeah, you can also have like protein bars and stuff. I also have them here. Also great if you want to have a snack or something, but I just feel that my body, I just feel the best when I have whole foods, because my digestion is better, my energy levels are better, and I just feel that it's just, there are more nutrients that my body can use when I eat whole foods. That is one big thing that I changed like the last couple of months. I mainly stick to whole foods. I just like to prepare everything myself, and I just try to keep the processed foods to an absolute minimum. Yeah, I'll have a cheat meal here and there sometimes, you know, because we're all human and sometimes we all crave something. But most of the times I really like to stick to whole foods because it just makes me feel best, and I don't know, my body just reacts much better to it. It's super weird, you know. I can eat 3,000 calories of whole foods and 3,000 calories of like processed foods, you know, maybe junk food or a lot of protein bars and stuff like that. Yeah, it's still 3,000 calories. It won't get me fat, it won't make me fat because it's still 3,000 calories, which is under my maintenance. But it just feels different, you know. My gut just doesn't feel super good when I eat a lot of processed foods, and I don't know, maybe it's a mental thing. I don't really know how to explain it, but yeah, whole foods is definitely it for me. And yeah, as I said, high volume foods, eat a lot of protein. I mean, I eat close to 300 grams of protein per day, so that is a lot of protein. Even if my body doesn't need that huge amount of protein, I still eat it because it keeps me full for a long time. And I also like to eat a lot of protein. I like to eat a lot of maybe steak, chicken, fish, you name it. So that is all I have for you guys today. I hope you liked this video. I hope it was helpful. I hope you can pick up a thing or two from it. And if you're feeling generous, please leave a like, leave a comment, because it really helps the algorithm push the video to other people so I can help more people. And yeah, let me know in the comments down below. I think we're gonna do a Q&A for the next video, so I'm probably gonna put up a poll on my Instagram stories where you can ask me questions for the next one, because I haven't done one in a minute. So yeah, I think that was gonna be the next one, but yeah, we'll see. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one.